to my sacred space, Extrasensory Empress with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I have another energy update for the divine counterparts in the collective. Full moon in Aquarius is going to bring you a better understanding of the things and events that you try to manifest earlier this year. But no matter what you're thinking, full moon always adds emotional triggers to the situations, and it can make you feel a little bit antsy, and it can bring extra sensitivity. Okay, so it's a good time to set some restrictions and boundaries. You don't want to be caught off guard when it comes to heart-to-heart conversations, so simply avoid them if they're not something that you would like to entertain in the moment. You need to avoid the irritants and things like that, so you don't want to end up in the grindhouse, some kind of emotional grindhouse, and you want to beat yourself up, and you don't want to be in the low vibration. You're going to get your clarity this time around one way or another, and it's going to make you kind of see and plan for the future a little bit better. So hopefully that spread helps you, and let me know what you think. All right, let's check what's going on in the collect. Ooh. Okay, look at this. Look what came out. Wow, so that was quick. Actually, we got the Fool, so which means the new beginning, you know, new opportunity. So, and this is gonna be in the favor of the connection, so it's pretty good news. So we're basically starting fresh. Okay, let's see when divine feminine energies are. We got the Chariot in a reverse, so that is kind of telling me that the feminine is a little restless right now. She might be facing something that is making her very, very uneasy. It's like she wants to know the truth, but at the same time, she's being really, really restless about it. So she's kind of like stopping herself from going too fast. You know, she's kind of trying to preserve herself. Okay, and what the masculine is, let's see. A masculine is trying to gain control. So masculine thinks he's in charge right now. So I would say he's definitely very, very strong at the moment. So he feels very, very strongly about this connection right now. So he feels confident because feminine is giving him a lot of confidence right now. So he got everything boosted and going for him. So that's why divine is like, okay, new beginning, a new cycle. Last time masculine finished the cycle. This time we have masculine that's actually starting in his true divine masculine energy. So he's approaching the feminine as the true divine masculine. Let's see how long it lasts, because divine is giving it a new opportunity right now. See, let's look a little bit deeper into this. Okay, let's see what's going on with the connection as the biggest challenge right now in the connection. So what's the biggest challenge in the connection right now? Okay, biggest challenge, we got 8 of Cups in reverse. Biggest challenge right now is that the journey was abandoned. Okay, so none of the parties were satisfied, and both ended up very heartbroken, and they didn't move forward. So at this time, this was a disadvantage of the connection. Okay, so because you see, like, there's a deer here, and there was a lot of self-reflection that needs to be done. Okay, that separation was necessary for self-reflection, as you can see here, and that was a disadvantage. Okay, that might be the only thing that could be stopping the connection. That could be a challenge to prevent this new beginning, as we see here. Okay, now let's see what's improved. Let's see what's improved in the situation. Okay, so we got 8 of Pentacles. So the improvement is that the journey is still working. So the feminine is making some improvements, and feminine is releasing herself. So we got 8 of Pentacles here, and this is a really, really, really good card right now. So yeah, so here the connection is like, we need to make sure that nothing sabotages this connection, right? beware of seduction and flattery and things like that. So, but on the advantage part, we have 8 of Pentacles, which means a project, okay, turning point. So we got something that is being worked on right now. Okay, Divine is really, really working, and the feminine is taking a upper hand in this, as we can see the feminine here, and masculine might be somewhere down here. So, but feminine is definitely making a lot of moves, but right now she's a little hesitant. So Divine is giving her a little bit of a push. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Let's see. Let's see what the feminine's blocks are. So what's blocking the feminine right now? Okay, we got 3 of Wands in reverse. That's a feminine's blockage, okay? That's her challenge and a block right now. So, so she's being very, very impatient, and she has, the problem with the feminine, she always has this unrealistic expectations of the masculine, and sometimes she forgets that masculine is not as awakened to the connection as she is. So she needs to keep in mind that this could be a problem for her. Okay, and what's the problem? What's the problem for the masculine? What's his blocks? What's blocking the masculine, Divine, please? Let's see. Okay, so Knight of Swords right now. As you can see, he's still riding a snake. That could be his block, that he might be a little bit hasty, I would say, a little fast, like he wants to come up with the truth, and truth might be sometimes painful, but it is at least the truth. So keep in mind that this is a blockage, okay? And as we can see, he's riding some kind of like unknown creature here, like between the snake and the bird. So there's still a lot of sneakiness that could be creating a block for himself. He's still very much confused about the truth, and what's the truth, and what needs to be recognized as the truth. Okay, yeah, but he is being very, very I would say brave at the moment, because he's in his emperor energy. So, and the fact that he might be a little too brave could create a block for him. Okay, block that will help Divine Feminine to open up. So it might be, you gotta be very careful here how you approach the feminine, and feminine needs to be very, very careful how she receives information or how she sees the masculine. Okay, it might be too much. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. All right, her opinion of him right now. So her opinion of masculine. Okay, 4 of Wands. Yeah, definitely. She sees him as the one. She sees him as her rock. She sees him as her stability. She wants that divine connection to be there for her. So she's holding all the eggs. Okay, she's definitely holding all the eggs. Okay, she wants a more stable ground with the masculine. So she needs to, she's carrying most of the heavy load here. Okay, like she's holding the egg here, and this is a very, very heavy load right now. Okay, and the masculine's kind of like up there. So she needs to sometimes let the nature take care of itself. Okay, so it's a little heavy for her. That could create some she needs to let her be masculine. So her opinion is that she feels like she's doing all the work. And what is his opinion of her? Okay, yeah, so that she's wasting her time worrying too much about it. We got the Empress in reverse. Waste of resources. So he sees her as like extremely worried right now and wasting her resources. Like she has a lot of anxiety. It's like he sees her as very, very nervous, and like she's afraid. He does feel some of the fear. So that's his opinion of her right now. So he sees her as, okay, you worry too much about this and that. So he kind of wants her to relax in a way. Kind of want her to, like, in other words, he wants her to chill out. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we got 3 cards here. We got, all right, this is how I'm going to read it, just like the way they came out. mind, heart, and action. So in the mind, we got Page of Wands here. Okay, so in her mind, she feels like, oh, all of a sudden she heard some good news about masculine, right? She wants to be very hopeful. Okay, so she's trying to be gracious about their connection at the moment. And then we got Major Arcana here. Yeah, so let's see. Trying to look into this card. That's her thoughts right now. It's almost like she wants to kind of put her past behind so she can step on the top of that stone. Okay, so it's difficult for her at times. Okay, and yeah, it's extremely difficult for her. She's still gonna be haunted by a past at some point. So we got yeah, it's hard for her. Okay, so it's hard for her. She feels like she needs to protect her territory. Okay, it's very difficult for her. And we got 10 of Wands here. Also, she's trying to release the burden of that past as well. Okay. So she's trying to control. Okay. So if he's trying to be emperor here, so she's trying to be an emperor in her own mind. She's trying to control the situation by protecting and releasing some of the things. Like she's like, I got this in my back pocket. And because she feels like she needs to be more in control, it helps her to release some of the burdens that she's got. So it makes her a little bit less scared, but at the same time, she's still very, very nervous. Okay, interesting how Emperor came on both ends. Okay, and then the end they got 10 of Pentacles. That's something that fell down. So she does see the happy outcome in the bigger picture. Okay, as we see, it's like a distant future, and she definitely sees that she's being divinely protected here. Okay, so that came out all at once. It's for some reason there was a little bit of a, I would say, a bit of a delayed flow that I received with this Emperor card. I just really got stuck on this because it just blew my mind, because she's trying so hard to control her own emotions, and I think she's going to succeed because she's going to be on the top of her game. She's going to prevail because both of them are controlling their emotions and their minds. Okay, they're trying to control a narrative here. Okay, let's see. We're going to see mind, heart, and action of the Divine Masculine this time. Feminine was just a little stuck here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we see the contact. Okay, masculine is definitely thinking about contacting the feminine. He wants to come in fast, and he wants to come in quick, and he wants to be very, very passionate and clear about what he's doing, okay? Now we got the heart matters. The heart matters, we got Knight of Pentacles, which means he's very, very slow or completely opening up his heart, okay? It's a very, very slow Knight, okay, very slow. So there's still, he feels though that he is investing. And sometimes it could be pretty challenging for the feminine to accept. So she's trying to be in control of her emotions and protect her territory, because masculine is extremely slow at times. Okay. That creates a bit of a block for her. Now, let's see his actions. We got Knight of Pentacles again. So masculine is definitely, he feels like he needs to express himself through some practicality. He needs to bring something to the feminine, okay? He knows that he needs to bring, he's got to give her something to work with, and that's what he's going to give her. He's going to give her just enough berries, just enough information to give her some kind of idea what is going on in his life. He's going to bring some of the truth, and he's going to give her something to work with, something to process. Okay, so that's really interesting. If masculine has any kind of karmic energy around him, let's see. What does that mean? Okay, so the mountain. Yeah, so he's still going to be extremely protective. Mountain usually represents a protection and an obstacle at the same time. So it depends how that falls down. So masculine is still holding a lot of information to protect the feminine, but he definitely has a very strong burning desire there. Okay. And what else is going on here? And the mother, yeah, he's definitely knows who the one is, but to get to the heart of that, you got to go through all of these other obstacles. So he's trying to nurture this connection the way he understands how to nurture it. Okay. And we have the tear. Okay. So, and he is watching the feminine. He knows that he caused her some tears, and he's watching himself not to cause her any more tears. So he's preventing more tears. Okay, it's interesting. In what regard? I feel like there's some karmic energy around the masculine that he's trying to protect the feminine from. But let's see if there's a third-party situation. Let's see what that indicates. I don't really want him or her, but I do want you to, but I don't want you to be together. So yes, so there is some karmic energy around the masculine that does not want divine connection to take place. So yes, that's exactly what it is. Like, I don't really want him or her, but I don't want you to be together. So just keeping them apart is their goal. Yeah, and they are also aware that the masculine still is in love with the feminine. So it doesn't matter how much they deny it. They know that your divine counterpart is in love with you still. So whatever it is, whatever narrative there is that's controlling the masculine. I have friends with benefits, so there could be a whole team of people that are preventing this connection from manifesting in your beginning. Like I said, those are all the obstacles here. And the karmic, verbally abuse him or her. So masculine is definitely being abused. So that could be pretty triggering for some of the masculines, what's happening in his environment, okay? And what does the feminine really think about this? Let's see. So those are the secrets that reveal that he still has karmic energy surrounding him. Okay, and her secrets are, what would she say to him? When you told me that I was too good to be true, I was the one of the few good and true people in your life. So yes, definitely. So masculine, feminine is definitely is the one for the masculine that is truly looking out for him. Okay, it's not just his illusion saying, oh, you're too good to be true, but she's actually one of the few good and true people in his life, because he's surrounded by karmic energy that does not have best interest at heart for the masculine. Okay, and that's the problem. Okay, why do you hide your pain from me? You know that I can see right through you. Our souls are entwine and reflect each other deeply. If you would only talk with me, I could help support healing in this world. Help me heal too. So that's what feminine is trying to say, that she understands and feels his pain. So no matter how much he's trying to protect her and hide her and prevent the tears in a situation, she still knows the pain because she can feel everything. Okay, that's what's interesting about this connection. All right, let's find out what's going on. What else is going on? What's a breakthrough in a connection? Okay, 7 of Cups. The masculine and the feminine, they do have options, okay? They can have a plan, and they have lots of options and opportunities to navigate away from the toxic situation of their connection. Anything that causes problems in their connection, they can navigate through it. Okay, and a couple more cards came out. So, and we see the Ace of Cups here, so there is love. And then there's 6 of Cups as well. 6 of Cups. Okay. So they need to come out of the past and focused on the now. Okay, we definitely have the strong connection, the love connection, and it has a lot of options to come out to a better place. So, and there's a lot of nostalgia. Okay, avoid getting stuck in the past, because this came out in reverse originally, so that means being stuck in the past. So try to be unstuck here. So divine really wants you to improve this. That's why we have this new beginning going on here. All right, interesting. So let's see her hopes. What is she hoping for? Okay, so we have 7 of Wands. That's her hope. So she's hoping that his indecisions will not allow him to miss the opportunities to have some kind of harmony, okay? And in their connection. So, and then his hopes. Yeah, he's hoping that he's trying to like not to be so sad. He's hoping that the sadness will go away soon. He's hoping that he could, he's really nostalgic. Like he really does want the nostalgic to go away. He's hoping that he can remove that out of his life. Okay. It's almost like this full moon brings him even deeper to his emotions. You know, like we have the full moon in the card here, and we got the 4 little fairies. It's like he thinks about how stable he was with the feminine, because number of 4, and there's still opportunity to see her and make this right with her, and she is hoping that they definitely have this opportunity to do so. Okay, it's like they're kind of like hand in hand. This was their hopes, so they both hope for the best for sure. So the breakthrough is the fact that they're still connected, deeply connected. Let's see what's going on the 5D level for the feminine. In the 5D, the feminine is resting right now. I've got 4 swords here. So she's taking you know, she's hoping, she's making a change for the best. Like she's preparing herself for the best. And in 3D, she knows that she needs to work towards this relationship. So she's making effort to connect with the masculine, to make it look like she's doing all right, you know. And masculine in 5D, and the 5D masculine is, yeah, we got 3 of Pentacles. So masculine is trying to make some kind of move. Okay, he's trying to collaborate with the feminine right now in 5D. And in 3D, he wants to make an offer, okay? He wants to make a love offer. So we got 9 of Cups, definitely. So that he wants to offer her love. So he's like, okay, I'm coming. He's sending her spiritual telepathic messages saying, hey, I'm coming. We're gonna work this out. And then in reality, he is definitely coming over to offer the cup of love. Okay, that's good. All right, let's see how that turned out to be. Okay, what to expect? What to expect? I'm just wondering what to expect here. Generosity of the heart, yeah, unconditional love and kindness. This came out twice already. All right, so let's see. His hidden messages. What would masculine tell his feminine right now? Okay, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So he's definitely collaborating. He's definitely making plans, and he's thinking about how he's gonna go about it. We need to let each other go. Okay, so we need to let each other go. So that not necessarily means like, oh, we need to let each other go, but maybe let go of the past. Okay, let each other off the hook so we can have a new beginning. So just leave all the other stuff alone. Complete renewal we're talking about. So, and yes, a karmic situation. So he's not available. Some of the things that he's about to reveal to the feminine might not be so pleasant because he's surrounded by karmic energy, okay? I lost myself for a little while. That's right. That's we're talking about the karmic energy that he's been still surrounded by. Okay, and what the feminine will tell the masculine. I don't feel needed. You're too toxic and I'm sick. So maybe at some point she felt that she wasn't needed because masculine was too toxic because of karmic energy. Okay. And then she goes, I won't beg you for attention. I'm not afraid to lose you. So she's definitely very courageous. She's like, I just want the truth. I'm willing to work with whatever it is coming my way. You're too slow. Stop listening to your stupid friends. So yeah, so karmic energy is definitely there. And that's what made him not available at the time. Okay. Nobody owes you anything. Go screw yourself. So that's what the blockage is. So basically, feminine was very frustrated. So she's willing to tell him to go away. And at some point, she had this mental conflict with herself. So cards are flying today. She really has a lot to say. One more card. Your manhood won't be ruined if you ask for an apology. So she kind of expects the apology. She just wants the truth and an apology, okay? All right, well, hopefully that provided some clarity for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the spread.